a difference? That's why I stand in the middle.
Labeled on the other ring.
It seems like we're usually over there, but that's just... I have really no idea. Do you want to share?
No, I'm gonna, whichever.
You to go sit on the offensive
I can't
side?
sit next to that piece of
Everybody says that, but
Nope,
people
you
don't really
can't hear
swear
it. You
very
can't
much.
hear anything. Plus, your mom would know it's you.
Ah, she will.
That comes through all right. Just hoping this holds up well off the cell signal.
You guys are moving? When are you going?
Depends on
All right, we're getting ready to start here against the Otters. Game getting started just a couple minutes late. Opening tip off, and Berkeley takes that one. She drives in quickly, gets a shot that gets deflected. Like we've been doing on some of our face-off, and working on trying to be real aggressive on opening face-off. So we got a face-off in the near circle. Abby's taking this one. You can always tell she's setting things up before she gets in there. She backs it back to Berkeley. Oh, kicks out the center ice. Berkeley's going to chase it down in his Spuds zone. He pucks around the far side, kicks it off the boards up towards Lucy. Marley gets it there, and then just like at Berkeley, she tries to get it to Abby, but it gets taken by Fergus, falls into their zone. Abby redirects it back. Can't get it out. Marley tries to get it out, but Fergus keeps it in, sends it down towards. Oh, and it went in. Novella was just not paying attention on that, or what? It's like she went down on it, and then it went in. So Fergus Falls gets a first. Yeah, she just didn't cover it. I don't know. I don't think she. I think it was coming in slow. Hey, you know, she's not good with the slow ones. She's much better than the fast ones.
So you're on the camera today?
Yep. All right, so face off after that goal. And it goes down into the Fergus, near corner of the Fergus zone. Trying to keep it in. Oh, crosses the line, and we got an offsides on the Spuds. They're working on it. And Sailor gets that face off, and she comes up with it. She drives into their zone, kicks it into the far corner, goes back into the corner, comes up along the boards. Fergus is able to kick it out. Ruby chases it down, gets it at the Spuds blue line, goes off the boards here in front of us. Then was able to kick it in all the way down. Well, no, it didn't go all the way down, but she got it in. Sailor grabs it. She drives towards the front of the net. There's a shot up. It's deflected back behind the net. In the far corner. Goes back out front. Fergus is able to clear it. Puck's rolling into the Spuds zone. Evan kicks it up towards Avery. She gets it over, tries to get it to Brindley. The Fergus player grabs it, swings across. Ruby with a poke check to get it over to Brindley. Brindley drives it down along the left side, gets down into their zone. Passes over center, but it gets knocked back in behind. Alyssa Hammer tries to bring her, it'll wrap around, but goes back behind the net. She throws it the other way, passes it up. Avery takes a shot. Not sure if that made it all the way through or not, but didn't go in, I know that. And Maddie Burkfield with a shot. That one gets deflected away. Comes out towards the blue line, gets sent back in. Berkeley goes back out to her all the way around. She throws it back in again. Shot from Melissa. Deflected and right out front. Goalie's trying to cover it, but the puck's still loose. Goes behind the net. Trying to throw it up front. Goes back behind the net. Maddie's right there with it. She's trying to take it away. It goes over to Alyssa. Alyssa sends it out towards Lucy. She can't settle it down, and a Fergus player comes up with it. She drives across the red line into the Spud zone, cuts to her left, trying to get a shot down. But the shot goes wide right, all into the corner. Maddie's driving up cuts to the middle as she goes into their zone, cuts back to the left. throws a shot up, and puts it in. Matty Birchfield put the Spuds on the board.
Are you examining after this year or after the second?
And that makes it 1-1.
Advice for something related to this job.
Some work stuff, right?
All right, Abby's got this face off. She's got Lucy to her right and Marley out there with her as well on the offensive line. Puck comes out to Berkeley on the post. She sends it down in the corner. Lucy gets down there, tries to get it up front, gets into the corner again. Abby sends it up to Berkeley at the point. She throws it down in on the shot, goes on net, it bounces back up, and Lucy gets a shot as well. Neither of them go in. We covered that one up, so we're going to have a face-off in the far corner of the Spud zone. Oop, and we're opening up the windows here at the Sanford rink here at the Cullen Hockey Center. And it's starting to get chilly. That face-off comes out. Berkeley sends one in. Fully deflects it away. Comes around near side. Abby takes it back, gets it back, she centers it up. Gets past Lucy, goes across to the far boards. Gets sent out. Goes off Ellie's stick. Goes back to Abby, who throws a shot, but it goes about 5 feet high above the net. Goes off the glass, comes back into the near corner. Puck hits the back side of the net, and the goalie covers it up right by the left post. So we got a whistle. 10:29 left in period 1. Score tied 1-1. Faceoff's going to be in the near corner of the Fergus zone. The line change. So we got Sailor taking this one. She got Avery to her right and Billy to her left, and we got Ruby and Bevan back on D. Sailor gets that one, throws it down towards the net, goes wide left. It's back behind the net. Avery tries to send it up. It gets deflected. Fergus player takes off with it. Bevan comes in and poke checks it away, but another player, Fergus, grabs it and drives down. She sends a shot, goes wide left into the far corner of the Spud zone. Bringing it back up. He gets it, clears the net zone, comes over, Brindley drives it, throws it into the deep into their zone, goes around behind the boards around, comes back up the far side to Bevan. He settles it down, tries to get a shot, but loses it to the Fergus player, who then drives in on a breakaway. Oh, Ella was kind of in position on that one. I think it got in below her glove as she cut across to the right. So that makes it 2-0, or 2-1. Fergus up 2-1. Number 12 for Fergus stole that one from Bevan and drove down the left side and cut across the front of the net and put it in inside the right post on Ella's glove side. Sailor's got this face-off. Still got Avery and Dinny out on the offensive line, and now we got Berkeley and Ellie back in on defense. Fergus sends it in, throws it on net, and Ella covers it up. Face-off. Alright, face-off's in the near corner. Oh, Spud's trying to figure out where they're going to go. So they were on our right. Looks like Alyssa took that one at center. Driving up on the far side is Berkeley. Berkeley drives in, throws a shot. She's throwing a lot at the net. She hasn't got one in yet, but she keeps it up. She's gonna. Alyssa turns around and spins. She's get the shot. Really deflected off. She got a second shot at it, but again, couldn't get it in. Comes back up front, and the goalie covers it. A lot of shots for the Spuds so far. They've only gotten one in. Fergus has got two in. Abby comes in for his face-off. Got Luciano and Marley up there with her. And listening to the far corner. And run behind the net. Abby chases it along the boards over here, sends it out to Ruby. Ruby tries to get it in. Oop, big swing from Marley to get on it. And then it kicks off one of the defenders. And the goalie was able to cover it as it went down on goal. Again, the faceoff's going to be on the near side of the Fergus zone. Abby gets that one, sends it back to Ruby. Ruby sends it on net. It's deflected by a defender, but still goes on and goalie's able to cover it up. So we do a face-off again, same spot. We got Bevan and Ruby back on D. Then it's going to go to Ruby again. She sends it across. It's knocked into the far boards. Casey goes over there, tries to center it down, goes all the way across to the near corner. Chases after it, tries to send it back. Puck comes up to Ruby. Ruby moves to her right, sends a shot in. Deflects off a defender's skate and goes just wide right of the net. And he sends it back in behind the net. Fergus tries to bring it out. Comes right up front. And Abby follows up to get that shot in. That's a goal for Abby Knutson. I didn't see if there was going to be an assist on it. Looked like she grabbed it from Fergus trying to clear it. That makes it 2-2. Game tied up at 7:54 left in period number 1. Getting the line change, so Sayla's got this face up. She's got Linda number 11 here right in front of us, and Avery on the far side, and we got Berkeley and Ellie back in on B. Oops, Fergus takes that one. The team drives it up. Berkeley sends it out of the zone. Fergus grabs it again, drives it back in. Just crosses the blue line to come out of center ice, and when Fergus dumps it in, number 8 had it cleared, number 9 I should say, so we got offsides on Fergus. Face-off's going to be right here in front of us. Again, same lines. Sayla's got the face-off, goes back to Berkeley. Gets sent back and forth to center ice and just knocked back into the Spuds end. For an icing on Fergus, so we're going to be doing a face-off from the Otter zone near corner. Same girls for the Spuds, so it's taking the face-off. Okay, up centers. Avery knocks it back in behind the net, comes around on the boards near corner. Then for it back there. He settles it down, throws it in. Goes along the far boards. Berkeley's able to keep it in. Sayla follows up to make sure it doesn't cross the blue line. Just keeps it in their board. Fergus grabs it, takes it behind their own net, brings it near side. They just send it up. Get it out past. 12 for Fergus, jumps on it. Puts it down into the near front of our zone, but then it gets knocked back again. Finley's able to get it out of the zone. Turnover in neutral ice, and Fergus grabs it back in. Sayla just pushes that girl out the puck and backs it back out. They clear the zone again. Puck comes back to the defender on the near side. She sends it down in deep. Puck goes all the way around to the far corner. Good work by Maddie there to go around the offensive player in front of her and knock that one back without getting a tripping call. Then she drives the other end. And as she's breaking in for a shot, she gets tripped up, but they don't call a penalty on it. Maddie working hard there again to get that, make sure they get that puck out of our zone, and then after she got it into neutral ice, drove it down into their end for the shooting opportunity. All right, Alyssa Hammer's at the center. She gets it out the face-off. Gets a shot. Goalie deflects it off. Goes back into the far corner. Fergus player's trying to take it in the boards as it falls down. Alyssa grabs it, drives to the left towards the center, and sends a shot up. It goes in. It's a goal for Alyssa Hammer. It's Hammer. That makes it 3-2 Spuds. 5:49 left in period number 1. So we got Maddie on the right side, Layla on the left, Alyssa at center. We got Bevan and Ruby back on D. Alyssa grabs that one going into their zone, sends it again, hits the left side of the net, goes back behind. She centers it back up front, but it scoots across. Fergus clears it out. I think it's going to go all the way down. They did give assist there to Bevan and Mayla on that last goal.
So Maddie was nowhere near except on his.
I didn't see anybody else. I thought I gotta do some studying on the rules on how you get assists. All right, and we face off again in the far corner of the Fergus zone. Puck comes up along the boards onto Bevan. She throws it deep, a high one. Goes into the corner. It's cleared out. The 12 of Fergus drives it in. Cuts to the left. Bevan's able to get it away from her. Maddie grabs it right before the blue line and pulls it back. She's driving in. She lost it right before crossing the blue line and couldn't hold up. Where Alyssa took the puck back in, so got offsides on the Spuds. Face-off's going to be in the far dot, just outside the, right in front of the bench for the Otters. Hope's going to take this face-off. She's got Abby way to her left here. Lucy to her close left, and Marley to her right. Goes up into their zone. Kick it out to neutral ice again. Goes up to Ellie. She sends it off the boards, back up front. No icing called, so Abby's chasing down into the corner. She gets around behind the net. Ooh, couldn't settle it down though when she was trying to wrap it around. Comes up to Berkeley. The puck is bouncing, so it crossed the line. Berkeley threw it back in. Not a bad play right there. She had number 12, who's one of their, so you can see already, one of their best skaters. She was ready to try to take that away, and that's how she got a breakaway goal early in the game. So she threw that one in just to get a whistle. Berkeley gets that one, and Lucy grabs it. Throw it goes in on a slow shot. Really couldn't cover it. And it bounced out front. Oh, and that one again just crossed the blue line, and Abby threw it back in for an offsides. Set up again with Berkeley taking the face off and Abby wide left. Fergus throws it off the near boards right in front of us, goes down. Ellie gets it in the Spud zone, sends it back out across. Fergus has got to wait to clear, and they threw it back in. It goes all the way down into their end. It's in the far corner. Set it up off the boards. Does get to neutral ice. Berkeley's able to throw it back in before she got to the red line. Comes back out. Spud's got to change. So now Ruby's in. Bevan comes in for Berkeley. Ruby's driving it all the way into their zone, trying to follow it up. Kicks back up to center ice. Bevan grabs it at the Spud's blue line. Sends it off the far side towards Avery. Avery tries to send it back towards Salo, but it gets taken by number 12 for Fergus, who turns and starts driving back in. Crosses the blue line, cuts to her left. Bevan's able to deflect it into the corner. It comes back across. They try to send a shot in. Ruby sends it to the near boards. Clear it out. It's all the way down. Fergus doesn't go in for icing. It slows down. The Fergus player grabs it, throws it all the way around the far side. Bevan who keeps it in. Sailor grabs it, drives it towards the net. Passes it to Berkeley. Brindley, who tried to get a shot, but got interfered with by a defender and couldn't get in there. It goes back to the far boards again. Entering on near side. Brindley throws it out to Ruby, but it skips past her. Bevan grabs it, takes it to the far side, looking for somewhere to throw it, throws it near side. And Brindley's open, she takes it, crosses into their zone, drops into the corner. Lost it as she got down in there about the face-off circle, comes back out to Ruby. Ruby sends a shot in. Goalie deflected it and then a couple of pokes at it. She couldn't get it in before she finally covered it. 2:16 left in period one. Spuds up 3-2. A new line coming in, so we got Alyssa Hammer at center, Maddie at right on the right wing, and Lucy at left wing. And comes out towards Lucy, but then gets knocked back in. Comes out to Berkeley, who's at defense. She throws it in, goes back behind the net. Comes out to Ellie at the point. Alyssa backs her up and keeps it in. Goes down in the corner. Trying to get it to cross. He's against the boards again. It comes up. Fergus tries to, they get it to center ice. You see with a quick stick to drop it back in, and Alyssa followed it, dropped it behind the net, sends it all the way across to the far boards. Maddie's able to keep her there. Ooh, good stick to try to keep that one from getting taken away. Sends it over towards Lucy, but it skips past her into the near corner. Fergus starts to bring it out. Collision there between Alyssa and number 16. I think we're going to be getting a call probably on Alyssa. She came up from here from behind. Yep, we get a cross-checking from Alyssa, it looks like. Minute 13 left. That's going to put Fergus on the power play. So in for this one, we've got Abby taking the face-off, Ruby and Bevan back on D, and Maddie also in at wing. It comes out to the corner, comes back into came back to the defender at the post after a deflection from Abby, and then she threw it in, and Ella was able to cover it up. Face off in the near corner, the Spud zone. Abby's taking this one again. Ruby's in the corner. She gets it, hits it off the boards, trying to get it up. Comes out of the zone. Fergus sends it across. Maddie's trying to fight to get it out. She gets out to neutral ice. Fergus pokes back in. Ruby kicks it over to Abby. She loses it right along the Fergus blue line. Maddie's going to try to take it away. A lot of going back and forth here at center ice. 29 seconds left. It flutters to the near side. Abby gets into the corner. Has to throw it out. 15 seconds left. Bevan drives into their zone on the right side, swings around. There's a shot up. Oh, it goes in! Goal for Bevan. And I believe Abby got that one too for the assist. So 7.4 seconds left in period number one. Spuds go up 4-2. Still got 23 seconds left in the power play, so barring a goal from the Otters here, that we'll have about 15 seconds on the power play when the game comes in. Otters come up with that face-off, drive down near Spud zone, and before they can throw something down, that's the end of period one. Bevan's dad gets to call her own goal. And they did that one unassisted, so here I gave somebody an assist on this scoring, and there was no assist. All right, so we'll have just a minute or two break, and then we'll be right back with period number two. All right, switching sides. So the Spuds will be defending here on our left. Otters are defending on the right. Starting period 2, the 16 seconds left on a power play. Sayla's got the initial face-off. She's got Brinley to her left, Berkeley to her right, and Ellie back to D. Otters able to fight it down into the corner. Definitely tell number 12 is a girl. They got a shot. Ella saved that one. They're trying to wrap it around. All right, power plays off. Back to full strength. Puck goes back behind the net to the far side. Comes up the boards. Brinley's got it. She drives up to neutral ice. Gets around one player. Gets to the blue line, comes to the center, goes back to the right, throws a shot in, goes all misses wide right, goes into the corner. Avery tries to center it back up. Fergus player grabs it, takes it behind the net, goes over in the far corner. Sayla gets it back to Ellie. Ellie throws it down, gets deflected by a defender, tries to drive it out. It's at number 12. She drives to her left. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a tripping there. Again, not necessarily a bad penalty to take when she's got the puck and about to break away. It looks like that one's going to be on Sayla. She's asking what it's for. It's going to be for hooking. So, 13:42. Penalty's been off for a minute, and they're going right back on it. So Sayla's going to be in the box for a minute and a half. Alyssa's got this one. She's got Maddie to her left. We've got Bevan and Ruby back on D. He's not going to the back corner. Maddie grabs it, brings her around near side. Tries to drive up, cuts back to the middle. Gets out to neutral ice. She drives in on the left side. Gets around the defender. Throws a shot up. It goes back behind the net. Fergus tries to get it out. Ruby jumps on it, knocks it back in. Fergus takes it behind their own net, goes around near side. Bevan goes up and grabs it. Throws it back down in the center. Fergus tries to drive it back out, goes back to Bevan. She sends it in again. It's down there for the defender, and then they kick it out, and it's going to go all the way down for icing. It's going to come back. 12:57 left in period 2. It's going to come back to the Otter zone. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Spud's got still a girl down. Alyssa's taking his face off. Still got Ruby and Bevan in back, and Maddie helping her out. Maddie's out in front of the net. Puck fluttering right out in front of her. Oh, good job by Alyssa to grab that puck and keep them from taking off with it. Oh, they're able to center it. Oh, we got to get back and help out. We got two players back, a 2-on-1. Oh, good deep from Bevan. She kept her skating away, doesn't let them get it over, either pass or get a shot. Maddie grabs it after that deflection. Drives it up, gets it into their zone, drives along the left boards, centers it. Try to get a shot, but it was taken away. That comes near side. Back up, Bevan tries to keep him going deep, gets up to the boards right in front of us. Puck flutters just out, Maddie kicks it over. Fergus grabs it, tries to swing it around. Goes back up along the boards. Bevan sends it far over to Ruby. Ruby backhands it up into their zone. But didn't see if it was Lucy coming off the board out of the off the bench too early, or Marley got across. We had an offsides on the Spuds. Penalty's over. Spuds still up 4-2. 11:53 left in period 2. The line changed, so Abby's in. She got Marley to her right and Lucy to her left. Berkeley and Ellie back on D. Berkeley chases that one down. It goes around behind the net. Comes up to Ellie. She sends it back around again behind the net, where Marley kicks it right up front. Then the goalie covers it up. considering pass from Marley there. We just didn't get anybody on it before the goalie was able to put her glove on it. 11:36 left in period 1, and my coworker's going to have to wait. Puck that's not thrown in. Point blank shot from Marley, and then followed up with a shot from Abby. The goalie is able to cover. Abby's got the face off in the near circle of the outer zone. She gets it back to Berkeley. He throws it in, goes left of the net, comes right out front. Marley knocks it in. Goal for Marley. 11:39 left in period 2. That puts the Spuds up 5-2. Off that face-off, number 12 takes it. She drives in. Ruby takes it away. She did the assist to Lucy. Marley gets it in their zone. Puck goes down into the corner. She backhands it up. Doesn't make it through. Abby's poking at it right there in front of the goalie. So he is able to cover it. Got another face-off here again, near corner. In the line change, Sayla's got this one. She's got Bentley to her left, Avery to her right. And we got Devin and Ruby back on D. He's into the corner. Avery centers it, goes all the way through over to Ruby, who sent it up. Bentley's got it in the corner. Sayla takes it, sends it back to Ruby. Ruby sends it center, throws a high shot up, misses wide right. Avery tries to get it back to Bevan. Bevan lost it. 12 lost it against the board, but she got behind the defender. She's driving in. Oh, she hit the post and went to put it in. Yep, so that makes it 5-3. I think that might be a hat trick for that girl. I think she got all of them. She got at least 2. Did she not play this last time we played them? Alright, so in face-off, Sayla's got the face-off. Natalie Olson, number 12 for Fergus. Fergus gets into the Spud zone. Then it kicks it back out to center ice. Fergus brings her on the near side, tries to throw it up. It's number 16. She sends it in, but Ellie's got it. Sends it off the boards, up back up to neutral ice. Kicks down, they wave off icing, goes down into the outer zone in the far corner. Kick it around behind the net, pick it up this way. Fergus able to keep it in for a moment, but then it gets redirected back out to neutral ice. Got that camera a little too far over. Avery sends it down in, but she was just on the other side of the red line, so we got icing on the Spuds. 9:32 left in period 2. Spuds leading 5-3. So this face-off, Alyssa Hammer's going to take it. She's got Maddie to her left, and I think Mayla to her right. We got Ellie and Berkeley in on deep. Otters get that one centered up. It gets into the corner. Berkeley follows it up. Maddie's able to backhand it to center ice. So they've got ahead of themselves. They got a couple players behind them. And Fergus drives it in. The defenders are able there to keep them from doing anything. Alyssa Hammer grabs it. She drives in. She's got Maddie with her. Alyssa moves to her left. Throws it on net. Maddie's right there for the rebound if there was one, but there wasn't. Was able to swallow that one up without a rebound. So we're going to have a face-off in the far corner of the outer zone. 8:55 left in period 3. We got a defensive change there. We got Ruby and that one gets behind her. They're pretty good at knowing to get that puck out to number 12. She heads out forward if they can get it to her. Try to get behind the defense. She swings around to her right. Cuts on deep on the far and the inside. Oh! She drove in. One of the Spuds took her out. They both went down trying to cover it. It went right to another player who threw it in. Make it 5-4. We're just definitely playing better than the first time we played them.
See, we played them before. I couldn't remember.
But this is the same team. We had the B team before, but it comes back. Abby's got it. It's at center. She's driving on the left side. Moves in, throws a shot in. And the goalie is able to cover it. 8:17 left in period 2. Spuds up 5-4. 5-2 coming in this period. Otters have scored 2 goals first half of this period. Then comes back to Berkeley. She throws it down deep. It's into the corner. Marley sends it up, trying to center it, but goes all the way across. Fergus drives it up to center ice. Abby poke checks it away. Marley grabs it, and as she's trying to drive it in, she falls down, but as she's falling, she'll get her stick out there and throws it into the corner. She did a good job of fighting to keep that one going so they didn't turn it around. 16 drives into the Spud zone. Oop. Abby poke checked it away from behind her, and that girl got tied up. So just dumps it in. Ellie follows after it, hits it off the boards, gets it out to center, or out to neutral ice. Abby grabs it there. She drives, comes to the center, cuts to the right a little bit. Driving to her left, there's a shot up. Oh, and it goes in. Over the goalie's left shoulder. Abby Knutson with the goal. Makes it 6-4 Spuds. That she gets a break. Sayla comes in. She's got Avery to her left and Brinley to her right. And we got Ruby and Devin back on D. Fergus takes that one off the face-off, drives in. Devin grabs it, swings it nearby, hits it off the boards. It's down to their zone. Fergus starts swinging it wide. Sayla fights to keep it in. She knocked it in deep. Fergus starts to send it back out, and it cuts all the way down. I think it's going to be on goal. So Ella just, she's going to cover it up, and then she kicked it over to Bevan so she could get it up. Bevan sends it up to center ice. Going to be a hand pass, but and puck goes over to Ruby. Ruby takes it off the boards. Looks like we got an offside. I didn't see if it was. That's the kind of call you get right there. So I'm assuming we had an offside. 6:42. Sayla's got the face off again. Puck comes this side. Bevan grabs it. Goes in the far side. Cuts to her right. Throws a shot up. Goes too high, about 2 feet above the net. Comes sent up again by Sayla. Bevan sends it over to the far side. But it gets deflected back behind Ruby. Just knocked into the corner. Bevan's chasing it down there. Sends it around the boards to the near side. Here he tries to get it up to Berkeley, but it goes behind her. Trying to clear it out. Oh, there she got it out. Fergus grabs it. She drives around to the far side. Number 12, she's driving in the left side there. She's pushed up towards the boards, and they get it taken away, but then they come around near side. What's we got here? Is that an offsides? .548 left in period 2. Spuds up 6-4. Lisa's got the face-off. She's got Maddie to her right and Harley to her left. We got Ellie and Berkeley back on D. Then goes Ellie along the board. She gets up to center. Lisa kicks it in deep. Maddie chases it down in the corner. Swings back, trying to get it up. Alyssa grabs it. She turns around with it. Comes back up to Berkeley. She drives in a little bit, throws a shot, gets deflected up. Oh, and goes in. I'm not sure if a goal goes to Berkeley or if it goes to Alyssa for the deflection, but I'm going to go with Berkeley. He takes it 7-4 Spuds, 5:24 left. With that face off, Alyssa keeps it in. She pans it right out towards Maddie. Gets cleared out to the far side. Ellie sends it back in deep. Goes around behind the net to the near side. Scrum along the boards. See who comes up with it. Maddie comes out with it. She backhands it right up. Ooh, just scooted past. May left for a shot. She comes back out front again. It's knocked back into the corner. What do we got for a penalty here? Who's it going to be on?
Yeah, I think it's number 11.
Number 11 on Fergus?
Yeah.
Oh, for a trip, huh?
They were pushing each other a little bit, and Layla went down. I think there was a little push on both sides.
All right, so Spuds going to go on a power play. Penalty on number 11 for the Otters for tripping. For the next minute and a half. Abby comes in to have this one. She's got Maddie to her left. Gets the hammer to her left. Comes up to Maddie. Maddie sends it. Gets wide right. Into the corner. We've got Bevan and Ruby back on D. We try to kick it down towards center. Quick poke check from Ruby there to keep it away from number 12. Oh, don't let her get behind you. Maddie comes up with it. She centers it up. Comes up to Alyssa. Alyssa with the shot, but the goalie stops it. Let's pass from Maddie to Alyssa, who takes a shot from about 6 feet out front. Goalie got the leg pad on it. Abby gets the face off. Centers it. Over to Alyssa. Number 12 grabs it on the far side, gets poke checked away from her, but number 14 gets it. She sends it all the way up into our zone. Bevan grabs it, takes it behind the net, comes around near side. 37 seconds left in the penalty. Bevan sends it out to Alyssa, who sends it across. Maddie chases it down over there. Comes right back out of the zone again, so Alyssa's got to get up before it can do anything, and then Fergus takes off with it. Oh, it comes back up. Alyssa redirects it. Maddie pokes, checks it, takes it away, and comes in for a shot. Oh, and hit right in at the goalie. He saved it. She had an open net to her right, but she got a little too far to the left and couldn't hit it. 3:33 left in period 2. Spuds up 7-4. Sayla's coming in. We got offensive line. We got Sayla at center. Bringing on our left and Avery on our right, and then we got Berkeley and Ellie back on D. Sayla gets this one, gets it back to Berkeley. She sends it over to Ellie. Ellie drives up, centers it, throws a loop and shot that goes high. Goalie knocked it down. Ellie gets it again. She centers it over to Avery. Just missed it. Goes in the corner. She centered it back up. Ellie keeps it in, goes back along the boards. Ellie poke checked that one away, sends it back down again. She's in the near corner. Berkeley tries to send it down towards the net. It's back out to Avery. Avery gets it back to Berkeley. Berkeley flutters one down, goes wide left. The goalie still deflected up. Wouldn't have gone in, but then off the boards and back. Finally, Fergus takes it out on the far side. They kick it up to center ice. Ellie sends it back in before we got it cleared, so we got offsides on the Spuds. 2:30 left in period number 2. We're going to face off out in front of the Spuds bench. Oh, no, they're going to do it at center ice. I don't know why they do that sometimes. The line change again, so Abby's in. She's got Marley to her right, and looks like Lucy to her left. Standing right here in front, trying to keep it in. Oh, Bob jumps in. Poke check away by Berkeley. Send it down, but doesn't go through. Abby grabs it. She gets it back out to center ice. Chasing it in. She gets around one player. She's got Marley to her left. She throws a shot and it goes in. Goal for Abby Knutson. Took that one from inside the Spuds zone all the way down. Got around a couple of players and threw it up over the goalie's left shoulder. That makes it 8-4 Spuds. I got that face off. Devin drove it in, but lost the res guy in the blue line. Girls will learn to do everything they can to keep that puck away from number 12. Abby goes down twice, trying to lay it out to make sure that she doesn't get the pass. Oop, comes right out front. Just push aside. Lucy grabs it on the far side. Takes it up center ice on the far boards. Drives in on the far side. Throws it across. Marley chasing in the corner. Fergus is able to get it back out to neutral ice. Devin Polk checked it away from her. Lucy followed up. Couldn't get it out though. And the shot on towards the net, but Devin redirects it into the near side. Oh, and we're gonna have a penalty on Marley. Probably the same girl that took Marley down last time. Because Marley got checked like that up here. They didn't call, but she got called on this one. It's worse because Marley's not big, but that girl was even tinier. So Marley's gonna go in the box for a minute and a half. Checking to go into the boards. Face-off's going to be in the near corner, Spud zone. Alyssa's got this one. She's got Maddie in there with her, as well as Ruby and Bevan. Fergus sends one in. Ella covered it up. Oh, but it stood right out front. Woo. She's finally, it floated just off in front of her pad. But she finally was able to cover it up. All right, let's got the face off again. Hooks it up, but Fergus sends it across to the far side. Maddie follows up, but she gets it back to center ice. Alyssa and Maddie get behind the D. We got a 2-on-0. Alyssa drives in. Oh, and hit the goalie, but then made it in. Goal for Alyssa. It's a 9-4. Got a shorty on that one. As Marley's still in the box, that makes it 9-4 Spuds. 43 seconds left in period number 2. So now we got Ellie and Berkeley back on D. Maddie and Alyssa still up, and Maddie comes across for that one. Back it. Is it to Maddie? Maddie's got it as Alyssa drives towards the net. Puck comes up towards Alyssa. Tries to redirect it, gets kicked up in the air. Front of the net, but then comes near side. Berkeley keeps it in momentarily. And Maddie comes and grabs it right at the blue line and keeps it in. 34 seconds left in the penalty. Fergus sends it near side. Paul trying to get it, but Berkeley's trying to keep it away from her. Finally, Ellie kicks it into the corner, and that is the end of period 2. So after 2, Spuds are up 9-4. 18 seconds left on the power play when we come back for Fergus Falls, when we come back from the Zam break. So girls are going to go off for 10 minutes or so as we get the Zamboni out. We'll be back in a few moments. Alright, ready to get started. Maddie jumps on that one coming off it, drives in, cuts to her left, throws a shot, gets deflected by the goalie. She sends it, goes back off the net. It's out front. Send it back up, it goes across. Back to the point. Fergus drives it in. That's across. It's the second shot. Flex behind the net. Unless he takes it, so we're trying to get somebody to change. Fergus grabs it, gets it to center ice, tries to take it across. The other gets it off into the near boards. She comes up with it, drives it back into center ice. She's got Marley to her right. Tries to pass over to Marley, gets past her up, goes all the way to the far boards. Oh, Marley goes down, but the puck goes down into the corner, where Abby chases after it. Fergus takes it up front, throws it up to number 16. She backhands it, cuts it across. Berkeley's able to backhand it up. Abby grabs it in front of the blue line, drives in with it on the cuts up front. There's a shot, hits the side of the net. Tries to get it back up front. Marley goes over for it, trying to send it back. It gets cleared out. To Berkeley, she sends it back down in, doesn't make it through. Fergus grabs it, tries to come across, gets it back to neutral ice. Sends it to Ellie, she sends it back. Lucy grabs it there, swings in, goes to her right. She cuts back to center and then to her right, throws a shot in. And she got a goal on it. I wasn't sure. It was so slow on the call there. Goal from number 18. Lucy got one. That makes it 10-4 Spuds. 12:36 left in period 3. Good skating by her. She took that puck. She stole it right outside the Spuds blue line and took it all the way down. Fergus drives in, throws a shot, and Ella's really covered up. Sayla's got this face-off. She's got Brindley to her left and Avery to her right, and we got Ellie and Berkeley back on D. Fergus she drives all the way around, tries to send twice to send it in on net, doesn't get it through. Berkeley sends it up towards Avery. Puck comes out center. Number 12 drives up with it, gets poke checked away by Ellie. It's sent back in. This time Ellie jumps on it and drives up near side on the left. Cuts down. She goes down into the outer zone. Turns around. Sends it back out to Sayla at the point. She sends it across to Berkeley. Berkeley sends it down out front. Avery's smacking that, trying to get it in. Goalie deflects it out. Comes back out on the far side. Gets sent down in. Comes around, gets out to center ice right here in front of us. It cuts down. Number 12 gets down behind everybody. Sends a shot. Ella deflects it away. Comes out far side. Comes right outside the blue line and threw it back in for an offsides. 10:51 left in period 3. Spuds up 10-4. Clock is starting to run now because we're going into run time with a 6-goal lead. Alyssa hammers up it. She's got Mela to her left and Maddie to her right. So reach back after that face off to grab it and throw it out front. And it comes back up over right in front of us here. Coming across the boards, girl's going down. Alyssa gets kicked down. Maddie's chasing it up in front of the net. Comes around near side. Mayle's able to keep it against the board. She centers it up. Comes right back to her again. This time it gets knocked out to Bevan at the point. She sends it back. Down in around the corner. Tucked back against the boards. And against the boards up to this side. Bevan tries to send it all the way across, and one of the otters gets in the way. Oh, Maddie hadn't cleared yet when she threw that one back in. So we got an offsides on the Spuds, 9:45 left in period 3. Face-off's going to be right here in front of us. On the near side outside the Otters' blue line, Alyssa's got this. Again, Mela number 8 on the left, Maddie number 5 on the right. We got Ruby out the far side, and Bevan back here, number 21. Fergus, number 12, grabs it behind the net, swings around near side. Oh, what? Maybe she got tripped from behind. She's going to be tripping on the Spuds for that. I'm going to guess Maddie or Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa's just heading off, so. That's going to put, unless this has a power play. We'll put them back on a power play. Be a power play for the Otters. Face has to be in the near side here. Abby's got the face off. She's got Ellie behind her, Berkeley and Maddie to her right. She's into the corner. Comes up. Abby tries to get it out. There she gets it out to center ice. Fergus grabs it. She goes around near side, tries to send it up, hits Maddie. Abby follows up, gets it down to their zone. She gets it back to Maddie. Maddie extender, throws a shot up. Goalie's able to swallow it without a rebound. Nice work there between Abby and Maddie, though, to keep that puck in their zone and to get a shooting opportunity. And Maddie with a hard shot, but was able to get in front of it, swallow it up so there's no rebound. 8:25 left in the period, 50 seconds left in the power play for the Otters. Abby's got this face up again. She sends it back to Ellie. Kicks near side. She sends it down in around the boards. It's centered up, goes in the far corner to Berkeley. She sends it back down. Hard shot from Maddie. Gets deflected away by the goalie. And then comes back. Did Abby get that one in? Maddie. And then she throws it in again for another goal. So that makes it 11-4 Spuds. Shorthanded goal with about 10 seconds left on the power play for the Otters. Line change for the Spuds. So now we got Selah and Brindley in, and then Bevan and Ruby back on D. Ruby grabs down at the faceoff, drove it in on the right side, and got it all the way in and goes into the corner. Power play's over. Avery comes in off the bench after Alyssa came out of the box, comes back to Brindley at the point. She tries to throw it in, but gets deflected to the far side. Ruby gets it, she throws it right back in. Throws in over the goalie's left or right shoulder. Goal for Ruby Gustafson. That makes it 12-4. So on the face-off now, Selah's got this one. She's got Finley on her left, Avery on her right. Avery gets that one off the face-off, sends it deep. Then he follows up, but they get it back up to center ice. Now they get it in. Goes down into the corner. Back up to Bevan. She redirects it back in. Selah grabs it, centers it up for Brindley. Missed on it, and goes up front of the net where Fergus needs to take it out. Fergus drives it in where Bevan redirects it to Brindley. She gets it off the boards, drives it into their zone. It goes back behind the net. Sputtering up front. Fergus ends up with it. They drive it up to neutral ice. Selah gets a poke check, drives it in. Puck goes back behind the net and comes up near side. Abby fighting with it down there. She and another girl kind of go down along the boards. Puck goes around the far side of the Spuds net, or Spuds zone. Marley drives it into their zone on the right side, cuts center, throws a shot up, but it gets deflected behind the net. Comes up again right beside the net, gets hit over to the far side of the far boards, comes up to Ruby. Ruby sends it across. Then he follows up there. Puck goes in against the boards in the corner. Fergus is able to get it out to center ice. 14 drives with it down into the corner. Evan sends it around. Harley tries to get it out, but Fergus kept it in. And 12's got it. She drives across with it, sends a shot. Ella covered up the first one. Not sure what the call is here because the girls fell off into the net, so it looks like they're not going to have a goal. Deflected the first one, she chased out, and she fell over on it. Didn't see what. There's no whistle, but then a couple of girls fell on top of her, so I don't know if they got goalie interference or. But there's no goal. 14-12 left. Abby kicks it out. She and Lucy are driving it down. Abby's got it along the boards on the far side into their zone, into the corner. Goes around behind the net. Has to settle it down to get it up. It comes up to Ellie here in the point. She sends it across. Lucy tries to get a hold of it, but it goes all the way into the corner. She centers it again. Slowly deflected right up front. Abby grabbed it and then threw it in. It's a goal for Abby Knutson. I do believe Lucy had the assist on that one. 3:31 left. That makes it 13-4 Spuds. Abby's got the face-up. She's working out something with Ellie and Berkeley. And the puck comes right out past Berkeley. Goes down to the Spud zone. He sends it off the boards. Comes out center. Ellie grabs it. Gets it up a little bit, but then loses it for the blue line. Abby follows up. Kicks it into their zone. She chases it into the corner. Drives into the corner. Comes around front. Throws a shot up. Gets deflected away into the corner. Far corner. So it's redeflected. Maddie sends it back, goes behind the net. Tries to get it up front to Lucy, but gets deflected away. Maddie grabs behind the net again, wraps her on the other side. Tries to send a shot in. On the boards on the far side. Berkeley sends it in. It flutters across in front of the net. Fergus grabs it. Tries to get it out. Just kicks past Ellie here along the boards. She turned and threw it in. And we got an offsides on the Spuds. 2:15 left in period 3. Face-off's going to be right here in front of us. Oh, nope, they're doing it at center ice again. So Alyssa Hammer's got the face-off. She's got Mela to her left and Maddie to her right. Gets right behind there, comes right to Alyssa, then goes to Avery, or Mela. Mela get it back to Alyssa for a shot, but got deflected away by the goalie. It's reversed. Bevan takes it away as they try to bring it out. She cuts around to the right, throws a shot up. It goes up and over the goalie's shoulder. Goal for Bevan Soknes, number 2 for her in the game. All right, minute 20 left in the period. Alyssa Hammer's got the face-off. She gets it up to Maddie. Maddie's driving between some girls in front, gets out in front of the net, comes right out front, gets deflected. Alyssa with a quick stick to keep it in momentarily, but then Fergus is able to clear the zone. They start to drive it down. Bevan redirects it out. Alyssa grabs it right outside the Spuds blue line. Drives across center ice, gets in, cuts to the right, splits the defenders, throws a shot. Goalie's able to. I never completed that last goal. Oops. Ooh, this gets stripped there. They figured that 25 seconds left, nobody called it. Evans get it out front. She sets it down towards the net. Maddie takes a swing at it and misses. It goes into the corner. Comes around point to Ruby. Ruby sends it back down towards the net. Maddie redeflects it, but it goes wide left of the net. Evan keeps it in. We got 1 second left. That's the end of the game. Spuds take that one 14-4. Much closer than for the first 2 periods of the game. One point it was 5-4. The Otters scored 2 goals to make a game of it, but that was the last goal they got. And then the Spuds took away and scored 9 straight. So we'll have the handshake here, and then the next game tomorrow is 12:15.
Yes.
12:15, I do believe, against one of the Winnipeg teams. And they have at least 2 B teams down here. Winnipeg White, I believe, is who they're playing. Is in our bracket. Handshaking with the